Hey there, good morning everybody. I hope you're going to join me for some virtual circle time today. I have been missing all of my friends at the library so much. So we are working on doing some things a little bit differently while the library is closed. So one of them is we're taking our story times online. You might have seen some of the stuff that we've been doing last week. But I'm here to do a virtual circle time today. I'm going to hang out for just a second and kind of keep talking, give everybody a chance to get here and to tune in. But just a reminder, if you guys are doing the 1,000 books before kindergarten, the books that I'm reading today count. So you don't have to write down titles or authors. Just write down, just make tick marks or whatever. Because when we're back in the library, we're expecting everybody to come in with hundreds of books read. And that would be awesome. So, yeah, we're just waiting for a couple people to show up. Looks like we're up to 9 viewers. I can actually see comments in the chat. So if you guys want to say anything, let me know you're here. I can see that and I will say hi. So yeah, I'm just going to hang out for a second. Today we're going to be reading some stories. I have some fun songs that we're going to learn. I've been taking my time working from home, and I've actually learned a couple of new songs that hopefully you guys will like. And they've got some motion and stuff to go with it too. So hopefully that will be lots of fun. And then I have, at the end, I have a special craft project that I came up with that, while you're at home and you may be getting kind of bored, maybe this is a craft project that you and your grown-up could help you do. And I'll say this again at the end, but if you guys want to, if you do this craft project and you want to send us a picture of your craft project, and if it's okay for us to share it on our social media, we would absolutely love that. That would be so cool to see what you guys are up to while you're home, since you guys know that now we're doing all kinds of circle time stuff while we're at home. Hey Elizabeth, hi Rosie. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited that Rosie is tuning in. Oh my goodness, hello. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Looks like we have a pretty good amount of people here. So I'm going to start off, like I said, I've got brand new songs that I've just learned for today's circle time. So the first one we're going to start off is a really fun one about going to space. So in the first part, we're going to sing about going to the moon. In the second part, we're going to sing about going to the stars. And in the third part, we're going to sing about going to the sun. Okay? So I'm going to sing it through and do the motions one time. And then if you guys are interested, hi Maggie. Good to see you. I'm glad you're watching. I hope you enjoy my new song. So yeah, first we're going to go to the moon, then we're going to go to the stars, then we're going to go to the sun. So I'm going to go ahead and sing it once, and then maybe we'll sing it again once you guys have learned it. All right. So this one goes, zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Far, 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 we're going to the stars. Far, 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 we're going to the stars. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Far, 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 we're going to the stars. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Fun, 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 we're going to the sun. Fun, 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 we're going to the sun. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Fun, 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 we're going to the sun. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Oh my goodness, I think that song is so fun. I hope you guys liked it too. If you guys really like it, let me know and we can start singing it when we come back to real circle times. I see Vivian. Hi Vivian, thanks for tuning in. I see you were singing Blast Off. I thought that would be so much fun to blast off today. All right, so why don't we go ahead and read our first book? And I'm sorry, I haven't figured out yet how to not make this backwards. I'm hoping it shows up correctly for you, but for me it looks backwards. So pretend like you can read backwards today. But this is, So I have a bunch of kitties who live in my house, and they have been very, very curious about what I am doing. And they really, really want to be a part of this, and I keep telling them that they really can't. Here. Let me real quick, because I know a lot of you guys who come to the library have heard me talk about my kitties. So this is my kitty, Cora. Say hi, Cora. Hi. Aw, she likes everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay. She's going to go away and be good now. Okay. So let me put that back over there. All right. So back to my book. This is my book, Panda Pants. And I think it's really cute because I really like pandas. So Panda Pants. And I love this picture. We have some guys hanging out in the bamboo forest here. So here's a red panda. And then do you see a little bunny hanging out down there? So cute. I love red pandas. They are one of my favorite animals. But this book is actually about black and white pandas. So little panda says, I want pants. Big panda says, why? Pants have pockets. Not all pants. My pants would have pockets. Pants are warm. You have fur. You don't need pants to keep you warm. Pants would be warmer. Are you cold? No, but I could be at any moment. You will not be cold at any moment. You are a panda. We do not wear pants. Pants look ridiculous on a panda. Pants look good. And who else now is hiding in the bamboo forest? I don't know. We'll have to find out, but there's somebody there. When have you ever seen pants on a panda? Never. That's my point. Never on a panda. I could be the first. You will not be the first. But I could be. Pants would protect my legs from the scratchy grass. No, pants would itch. Not if they're soft. Fur is soft. Pants can be soft. They can be made of silk. Where would you find silk pants? Around. Around where? Around here. And look, as they're walking, is somebody still following them? Oh no. Everyone would admire my pants. They would love them. My pants would impress. Is there somebody still following them? I don't know. Who could that be? Pants would make me happy. Pants would not make you happy. They really would. You are a panda. Pandas do not wear pants. Big panda walks off. Little panda looks a little sad there. But then little panda goes, hey, pants. And then what does he do? He borrowed the pants. Excuse me, he borrowed the pants from the scarecrow. And he says, wait. They come up and look at all of their friends. Look, here's our red panda friend again. This guy is called a pangolin. And here's our little bunny friend again. And look, he's running, pulling up his pants. They look a little bit too big, but he's running with them. And then all of a sudden, oh no! The snow leopard jumped out at them. And look at the little panda. He's so scared he dropped his pants. Oh no. They look so scared. What are they going to do? And then little panda says, I've got an idea. What are they doing? They're putting a watermelon in the pants. What? What's that going to do? And then fling! They flung the watermelon at the snow leopard. What's going to happen next? Oh no. Splat! They hit the snow leopard on the head with the watermelon. Everybody says, impressive. Now that the snow leopard's gone, look, Panda's giving his pants to the bunny. Why did you give away your pants? I don't want pants. He says, I want shoes. The end. What a silly panda bear. First he wants pants and then he wants shoes. I've definitely never seen a panda in pants or shoes. Okay, well, I hope you guys liked that one. That was a really fun book. Next song I'm going to sing is a song that I learned yesterday. Like I said, this is another brand new song. And this is a song that I picked out yesterday while it was really rainy and miserable outside. I wanted to go outside and take a walk, but it was so rainy that I couldn't. So I was thinking about doing a song about the rain, thinking maybe it might rain again today. But I got lucky and the sun is out, so I'll probably take a walk later today. But we're still going to sing the rain song because this is about it's not going to rain no more. So once you guys kind of get the hang of it, feel free to sing along at home. So, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Oh no, it's up to my toes. But it ain't gonna rain no more. It ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Oh gee, it's up to my knees. But it ain't gonna rain no more. It ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Oh my, it's up to my thighs. But it ain't gonna rain no more. It ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Oh fiddle, it's up to my middle. But it ain't gonna rain no more. It ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Oh heck, it's up to my neck. But it ain't gonna rain no more. It ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Oh dread, it's up to my head. I'm just gonna swim on home. Oh my goodness, that's such a fun one. Could you imagine if it rained so much you would have to swim home? That would be a lot of rain. So, let's do another song while we're here. So this is another song, and this is about zooming down the highway. So maybe we'll sing this one twice because this one's a little bit of a shorter one. So this one goes, zoom down the highway, zoom down the highway, zoom down the highway fast. Up goes the drawbridge, up goes the drawbridge, up goes the drawbridge, a ship is going past. Down goes the drawbridge, down goes the drawbridge, down goes the drawbridge, the ship is past at last. Zoom down the highway, zoom down the highway, zoom down the highway fast. That's a really fun one. Have you guys ever seen a drawbridge go up so a boat can go underneath of it? It's really fun to see. The bridge comes apart and goes way up high in the sky. So let's sing that one again because that's a really fun one. So, zoom down the highway, zoom down the highway, zoom down the highway fast. Up goes the drawbridge, up goes the drawbridge, up goes the drawbridge, a ship is going past. Down goes the drawbridge, down goes the drawbridge, down goes the drawbridge, the ship is past at last. Zoom down the highway, zoom down the highway, zoom down the highway fast. Oh my goodness, that one's so much fun. All right, so why don't we do our other book? And this is a really interesting book. And I hope you guys will be able to see all the pictures because this is a very pretty book. So this is a book called Wabi-Sabi. And for all you kitty lovers out there, I know Vivian, that's one of you. There's a kitty in this book. All right. So this is an interesting book because usually books open from this way, but I have to read this book this way. So I'll try to make sure you guys can see all of the pictures. And this is also an interesting book because part of the story is told in regular words, and then parts of the story are told in poems called haikus. And haikus are special short poems that have a specific pattern. So the first line of the poem has 5 syllables or 5 beats. The second line of the poem has 7 syllables or 7 beats. And the third line has 5 syllables or 5 beats again. So I'll point out the haikus as we go along, and I'll help you count so that you can see each haiku goes 5, 7, 5. All right. So, Wabi-Sabi. Look at these beautiful pictures. There's the kitty with her family. Wabi-Sabi was a cat who lived in Kyoto, Japan. One day, visitors from another country asked Wabi-Sabi's master what her name meant. It had never occurred to her before that Wabi-Sabi was anything more than her name. Wabi-Sabi watched as her master drew breath through her teeth, shook her head, and said, "That's hard to explain." And down here, here's our first haiku, and it says, "The cat's tail twitching, she watches her master still, waiting in silence." Curious now, Wabi-Sabi wondered if her friend Snowball could explain the meaning of her name to her. Snowball, who had been napping, stretched, yawned, and sighed. "That's hard to explain," she blinked. "It's a kind of beauty," she added after a minute, her eyes closing again. As though dreaming, she went on. And here's our next haiku. "An old straw mat rough on cat's paws pricks and tickles, hurts and feels good too." And there's Wabi-Sabi talking to Snowball. Look how beautiful these cats are. Oh my goodness. Then Snowball went back to sleep. Wabi-Sabi wasn't sure she understood, but she didn't want to bother Snowball anymore. So she asked Rascal the dog if he knew about Wabi-Sabi. Rascal was smart, but kind of mean. "That's too hard to explain to someone like you," he snapped. Then, almost to himself, he said, I have another haiku, "Poor Wabi-Sabi, as simple as a brown leaf, so ordinary." Oh, there's the doggy. Huh, what a mean doggy. "Now I'm even more confused," sighed Wabi-Sabi. "Am I beautiful or ordinary? Can anyone explain Wabi-Sabi to me?" she cried. A bird flying by thought the question was for her. "That's hard to explain," she said to Wabi-Sabi, "but there is someone who can help you. His name is Kosho, and he lives on Mount Hai to the east." Here goes another haiku. "A wise old monkey living among the pine trees knows Wabi-Sabi." And look how pretty this book is. This is pictures of real pine leaves. And then up there's the bird that Wabi-Sabi's talking to. And who's that down there? That might be the wise old monkey. Let's find out. "Thank you," said Wabi-Sabi, and off she went to learn what her name meant. To get to Mount Hai, she had to cross through the city, dazzled by the big buildings, shiny glass, and sleek cars. Awed by the busy, sharply dressed people, she wondered if these pretty things could be Wabi-Sabi. She decided that if her name was true to her, it must be softer, quieter, darker. And look, these are all pictures of like real buildings that they put together to make a collage. And there's Wabi-Sabi looking at the city. A short time later, after Wabi-Sabi entered the woods, she arrived at the foot of Mount Hai. The woods were dark now, so hoping to find Kosho in the morning, she curled up beneath an old pine tree and went to sleep. She awoke to the sounds of a stick stirring and tapping. Here's our next haiku. A warm bowl of tea offered by a monkey, please. Steam rising gently. So look, here's our wise monkey friend, and look, looks like there's real hair that went into the collage to make the monkey. And there's his steaming bowl. And look, Wabi-Sabi's reaching out to take the bowl. Very glad to have the tea and company, she said. Thank you. My name is Wabi-Sabi. That's wonderful, the monkey replied. Encouraged, she asked, do you know what that means? Well, that's, he began. I know, hard to explain, she said. But he went on. And here's another haiku. The pale moon resting on foggy water, hear that splash, frogs jumped in. Oh, and there's Wabi-Sabi with her bowl of tea. What's That's Wabi-Sabi, she asked. Is that all? I don't know if I can. It's more, said the monkey. Listen, watch, feel. He said no more, so she watched him make tea. He moved slowly but gracefully, as if he were dancing, and he handled his things as if they were gold, although they were wooden or clay. Wabi-Sabi felt what was in her paws. We have one more haiku here. A warm, heavy bowl, comfortable as an old friend, not fine, smooth china. So there's Wabi-Sabi with her tea. She looked carefully at the woods surrounding them. There was so much life as in the city. But here things were not clean, neat, or sharp-edged. There were no straight lines, yet there were many designs on trees, in clouds, and dirty ponds. She saw that everything was alive and dying, too, like the damp, whoops, I did that wrong. Alive and dying, too, like the damp autumn leaves curled beneath their feet. And look at all these beautiful patterns that they made. And again, they used real leaves to help make these pictures. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, there's Wabi-Sabi again. She's upside down this time. Simple things are beautiful, she heard the monkey say as he poured more tea for her. Looking down at the tea in her bowl, seeing herself plain and beautiful, she whispered, now I understand. After some time, Wabi-Sabi thanked her new friend and started back for home. Because she did not hurry, she found a place called Kinkajou, the Silver Temple. There was nothing silver here, but she found the place to be very beautiful in a Wabi-Sabi kind of way. Although the buildings and gardens were shaped by humans, they were neither fancy nor grand. Moved by the natural simplicity of the place, Wabi-Sabi composed 3 short poems about what she saw. So here's her 3 poems that I'm going to read, and each one of them is a haiku. So you ready? Yellow bamboo stalks bow by tea house doors so low, emperors must kneel. Dark buildings floating, sit on white sand seas a stream, sweeps small stones chanting. The monk returns leaves to just raked sand, this humble cat might understand. Tired but glad, Wabi-Sabi returned at last to her house. She curled up on the straw mat in the kitchen, enjoying the warmth there. She could smell the wind in her fur and feel her long journey steps deep in her bones. The sun's last rays stretch, a silver brushstroke shivers on warm clouded glass. Now I think I know what to call this feeling, she said to herself. It's, and there's Wabi-Sabi sitting on her mat at home thinking. Wabi-Sabi, cried her master, seeing her. Where have you been? That's hard to explain, she purred, feeling simply and beautifully at home. The end. So wasn't that a really beautiful book? I I've had this book for a long time just because I thought it was so pretty. So I hope you guys liked the haikus. So the Wabi-Sabi book is what made me think of the craft for you guys to do today. And I'm going to show you what I did for my craft. And then maybe you guys can do the same thing. So bear with me 1 second. I have to change the camera view. There we go. All right. So let's take a look at this. This is a collage that I made this morning. I went out in my yard. I couldn't go out yesterday because everything was all wet. So I went out early this morning and picked up all kinds of fun flowers and leaves. And I made a collage. So I kind of thought maybe this collage looked like a forest with these flowers being the trees. And then there's all these flowers. And then here's like the grass or the meadow. So what I'm suggesting you guys do is you can find things either around your house. Maybe you can go outside and find some nature things to make a collage with. Or if your grown-up says it's okay, and find some magazines, you can cut out pictures in the magazines and you guys can make your own collages. And this was really easy to do. I just got the piece of paper, I picked out all of my things, and I had my glue stick, and then all I did was take the glue stick and glue some pieces. And I thought these little guys looked like bushes. So I thought I might put some bushes in my collage. So I'm just glue sticking them on. If you have better glue, sometimes you might need better glue. I had a hard time getting these big leaves to stick. But I'm going to put a couple more bushes on. And then if I really wanted, I could probably draw some butterflies or get other flowers that look like butterflies, whatever you want. But there we go. There's my collage. I kind of like it. It's not going to last very long because it's all real flowers, but for a little bit it's going to last very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of my collage and I'm going to put it up on our social media. And what you guys can do, if you make your own collages, we would really, really love to see them. So your grown-up can help you. When you're all done with your collage, you can take a picture and you can put it up on our social media, on our Facebook page. You can send it to us through our Facebook page, or you can email it to us, youthservices@haverfordlibrary.org. We would really love to see your pictures, and if it's okay with you, we would love to put them up on our social media so that everybody can see the wonderful works of art that everybody is making while they're home right now. Okay? So if you have any questions, shoot us an email, but I would really love to see if you guys make some collages as pretty as Wabi-Sabi's collages. The other thing you might want to do, if collages really aren't your thing, I talked about the haikus in the book. So this morning, I wrote some of my own haikus. So you guys, if you're interested, might want to try writing your own haikus too. And remember, when you write them, it's 5 beats, 7 beats, 5 beats. So I wrote 3 haikus, and I'm going to count them for you. So, staying home is fun. I can play with all my toys. I like my games best. And here's a second one. Flowers are blooming. Everything is turning green. Spring is here at last. And then this one I wrote because my dogs really are enjoying that I'm home right now. So this one's about my dogs. It says, my dogs like to play. They are happy that I'm home. They chase balls, then nap. So if you guys are interested, why don't you try writing your own haikus? And just like the collages, why don't you send them to us? And if it's okay, we're going to share them with everybody so everybody can see the talented, wonderful people who come to Circle Time at HTFL. So I think that's it, guys. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. Like I said, I'm going to quick turn my camera back around. There we are. Sorry about that. I'm a lot closer now. You do not need to see my kitchen. Okay. So send us your collages, send us your haikus. We would really, really love to see them and see what you're up to while you guys are at home. 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten, the 2 books that I read today definitely count, so just make little tick marks. We hope you're keeping up and reading, getting to read lots of books while you're home. And I think that's it. We're going to try to make this a weekly thing. So join me here next Tuesday at 10:15 for another circle time. I'm going to have some more books. I'll have some fun songs, maybe another craft, or maybe something else. We'll have to see. But thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Rosie. There was somebody else. Where did you go? Maggie. Maggie is here. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys really soon. Bye.